Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? I hope the answer is A-OK and you're trying to stay cool out here. But I want to get into a topic, and I think this is something that needs to be said to people who are extremely judgmental, people who think that their ish does not stink at all, and they look down on people that have maybe not such a stellar past. And the title of this video is Good-hearted People Are Allowed to Have a Past of Shakiness Too. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, there are people out here in this world that are very sweet individuals now, currently, today, but maybe in the past, they might have been reckless. Maybe in the past, they may have made some, some mistakes along the way, or made some decisions that, that seemed okay at the moment, but end up having a little bit of long-term effects afterwards. And ultimately, they learn and grow from those situations. And now, currently, they are on a different path. They're on a different pathway. And it may look like they are on a path of destruction, but really they're not. They're really on the path of just healing. And they're trying to find themselves in a better situation as time goes on. And you can see that with their deeds. You can see that with their good-hearted nature, with what they do. But of course, they're going to have people who are going to judge them from their past, especially people who've known them for some years back. And they want them to be a specific way for them. But now they notice that person's moving on. And so they may tell other people about this person and put a blemish onto their image to people who may not know them fully, who may not know them that well. But I guarantee you that person that everybody's looking down on has a group of people that can recognize their worth, that can recognize that they are a good-natured person, and they can go do the history about them, and they can highlight some good, wonderful things about them. And for the judgmental assholes that are, this person has baby daddies, or this person has a bunch of baby mamas, maybe you don't know the exact story with everything. This person used to be in the gang. Okay, all right, the person used to be in the gang. But what is the person doing nowadays? Are they a part of the gang? Or have they been out of the game for quite a long time? This person used to be selfish, but now you see this person doing charity work. They're doing things in their everyday lives. Maybe they not be doing specific charity work, but their actions are guided by God. And maybe this person may have made some bad decisions from the past, but look what they're doing nowadays, especially whenever they're willing to help and they have a calm demeanor and are kind. But, maybe they have had something bad happen to them in their younger years, and it affects things a bit. It affects how they look at things sometimes, and they get worried and distressed easily. But, the judgmental assholes will go ahead and tell you that that person's crazy, that person is such a terrible, awful person. They're just crazy, crazy, crazy. But honestly, you can know it's bullshit whenever these type of people will say the person's crazy, but yet they still seek out the person and try to use that person for their utility in some way, shape, or form, or try to use them as a pawn in their type of life story. They want to use the person, but yet they want to talk shit about the person behind their back. Now that's the type of person that you have to watch out for. This type of person will judge everybody besides themselves, shield their group of friends, shield their group of family. They know that most of the people that they hang with on a day-to-day ain't really shit. They are not really good people. But yet they will excuse their group of friends and their family, but then they will look down upon somebody that's an outsider that is not really like them. And they like to go ahead and get on their high horse, and their mental high horses, and act like they're better. That's not true. Hey, Johnny, I hope you're doing good tonight, man. What's up? But like I'm trying to say with this message, it's that good-hearted people are allowed to have pasts of shakiness too. Not everybody's squeaky clean. Are you telling me that in order to be a good-hearted, pure person, You have to have this squeaky clean image where you haven't had a single mistake in your life and that will deem you as a good person. Bullshit. I know horrible, evil people that have a squeaky clean record, that nothing on paper says they're a bad person, but what they do in their everyday lives is pretty slimy. They be doing some really extra greasy stuff. Really greasy stuff. Oh. Hey, thank you, Johnny. So I'm glad you're doing well, man. Thank you for saying that. Appreciate you. But back to my topic. You have people that get on their mental high horse saying that they're better. They don't make mistakes. Their family, their sons, their daughters, they don't do anything. Their husband, their wife doesn't do anything wrong. They are a part of a lockstep, good-natured path, but yet still they're judgmental as hell. Judging this one and judging that one when they know damn well they are living inside of a glass house. A house made of glass that can easily be shattered with a single pebble. They know this, but yet they want to act like a different person. All I want to say is don't worry about it. If you or yourself is being judged because of your past, maybe you haven't had the best of past. There's things have happened. Unfortunate circumstances have happened. Yes, bad things have happened. But what are you doing now these days? Are you able to help someone in their time of need? Are you able to be a good shoulder to cry on when someone is about to break down? Are you able to be there for your kids, even though, of course, you got judgmental pricks that may judge you about how many kids you may have, but yet still, you're there where it counts. You're there where it counts in the baby's lives. But people will always judge you because of not so much of a stellar past life. But that's okay. I know how it is to be judged. And I know many of you who may watch this video knows what it's like to be judged. But does that mean you're a person of evilness? A person that's effed up? A person that's crazy? A person that is just not to be trusted? That's not true. Your actions in today's current time is what matters. What you are doing here right now, moving forward, that's what the main important thing to do. Okay, the past was horrible. Okay, gotcha. But what does the future hold for you? What does it hold for all of us? That's the main question you got to ask yourselves, guys. So please, don't allow judgmental people to bring you down, because I'm pretty sure they most likely live in a damn glass house that is ready to be destroyed by a single little pebble. That's all I have to say for tonight. Hope everyone has a good one. Peace.